My name is the Mighty Beard, and we are back here on the Klorcraft server for another chance for us to play Minecraft together. And yeah, we're in front of the pawn shop. I have received word that the pawn shop is stocked. If you guys don't remember, the pawn shop was a little thing that we put together. Basically, we were buying items, so different than our normal shop. Instead, we were giving diamonds for different types of blocks. So we were running low on cobble and gravel and andesite. So yeah, it was it wasn't it was basically a diamond for 9 stacks, spruce logs 3 diamonds for 9 stacks, terracotta 2 diamonds for 9 stacks. So yeah, I hear this is all full. So let's kind of check it out. Yeah, man. Wow. I was not expecting this to be as successful as it is. So yeah, I think I've got a bunch of shulkers out. So it's time to take all of this stuff and take it back home, so that we can start planning what our next projects are going to be. So let's go ahead and unload. And before we get home, we should check out Bearded Provisions to see if we sold anything. Let's see if we made up the diamonds that we just dropped. We dropped 36 diamonds on all that stuff at the pawn shop. So let's check this out. Ooh, end rods. So I got a restock on end rods, I think. Arrows. We got some gold. Let's see, sugar, redstone, ladders, lytra. Okay, doesn't look like anything else was sold. Rockets. Oh, here we go. All right, so we sold some rockets. Ender pearls are. Ooh, okay. Sold some quartz. Very nice. Very nice. And oh, nice. All right, good. I'm glad glowstone is starting to get picked up. But okay, cool. Let's head home. All right, so we are back here at the house, and right in front of the project room, I've made a few different changes, mostly because we had signs that contained multiple projects that once we finished one off, we weren't able to check it off. We weren't able to get rid of that sign because there was other stuff there. So we have separated everything, and so now I have 2 walls. So I've got home, spawn, and the Mushroom Ranch projects, Dock Ward projects, and Bearded Industry projects. So I think what we're gonna focus on today is some home stuff. There's just some stuff that we need to do at home, and I think some of these will assist us in other projects. So the first one, Villager Resort and Spa. This was an idea that I had at the very beginning. Making this place like an actual resort for anyone really, but it was going to be filled with villagers just to make it feel alive and active. So we've got so much space up here, and this guy's already up there ready, waiting. But we've got so much space on the upper level of our little ravine. It would be nice to dig out some of these places and build like actual resort style hotel rooms all along, and then have some kind of ability to come up and down. That way, easy access. Plus, you can take advantage of the nice river here, the nice spa that we've got. So we're going to be working on that probably in our next episode. But what we need to do first is we need to set up the automatic wool farm. So the automatic wool farm is the concept is you dye a sheep, you load a dispenser with a bunch of shears, and then an observer watches to see if the sheep eats the grass. And if the sheep eats the grass, then the dispenser will dispense. The shears automatically shear off the wool, and then the wool drops into some kind of collection area, some kind of chest. But we can use this. We can use the wool for some decorations in the in the resort room. But we can also use it for something that we're going to be working on in the Mushroom Ranch. And that is the Elytra course. I'd like to have little circles that you can fly through and have them some kind of color coding. I haven't really determined what I want to do yet for that, but that would be cool. The Mushroom Academy could also use some carpet and wool, and that would be pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to work on today is the automatic wool farm. Let's go ahead and get started. And we are here in the sheep farm, playing with the friends. But I think this is we're going to try and keep this general area. So we can blow out this wall. I don't think we can blow out this wall yet because we're too close to our little brewing area. But we can also blow out that wall if we need to extend back further. But yeah, I figure we'll have. I think we've got about a dozen or so sheep here, maybe a bit more. We might actually have more than we actually need for this project. I haven't really counted out the colors, but I figure a single pod for each one. I think they're spaced out about 2 apart. So we should have plenty of room to do this in kind of like an L shape. So yeah, I think this is what we're going to do. And while we are once we have this finished, then we can start working on the resort. And then while we're working on the resort, this will be working and starting to produce us some wool. So let's go ahead and hop into build mode. And yeah, we'll come back once we're all ready to get started. All right, we are back here. Time lapse is over. We've got a working farm. Well, at least it should be. It should be. We haven't really fully tested it. We're about to do that right now. But what we need to do is we need to start bringing some sheep up into this so that we can start testing it. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to lead them up. We're going to hopefully push them into a hole, and yeah, then cap it off with some lights. Should be pretty easy. Let's go ahead and grab somebody. We'll grab you. Hopefully pull you out. And we're pulling a bunch up. So let's go ahead, bring one up. Come on. Come on, guy. Get up here. Get up here. Get up here. All right. All right. Bring you over. And all right. Now we just got to push him into the hole. And this will be harder than it needs to be. But let's go ahead and turn hitboxes on just so we can kind of see what's going on. So what are you doing? Why? What? Why? Here. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, we got one. We got one, and that is good enough. We'll go ahead. Oh, and we just saw it. We just saw it working. So, yeah, basically the premise here, and we'll switch it out with a lantern. But basically the premise here is we've got a grass block here that is underneath the hopper minecart. The hopper minecart gets picked up, drops its items into this hopper, which goes into the chest. So theoretically, this chest should have a bunch of stuff, but really three wool, which is great. There is an observer block. If I can get around these guys, there's an observer block underneath that dispenser that is observing any changes to the grass block. And as soon as the grass block, is eaten by the sheep, then it dispenses. There's a little bit of redstone dust there that activates the dispenser, and inside the dispenser, all of them, I've got 9 shears, so it should be plenty. Let's go ahead and grab another one. Yep. All right. Very nice. Very nice. And do I have any lanterns? For now, we'll do that. Let's go ahead and turn our stuff off. And you, sir. It's oh, dang it. Let's try to pull you in to this one, but this is gonna be the process. This is the process we're gonna be doing. So I'll do a little bit more off camera, try to get all these guys in. Again, we're going to we've got 7 of these, so we're gonna have 7 different colors that we're gonna try to fill up. Very nice. Okay, and yeah, overall, once we get these filled, then it's a matter of dyeing them, and yeah, then we can have a different chest for a different color. So be right back. All right, so one thing we haven't really shown off here at the base is our little automatic flower farm. Now, it is only for the 2 high variants, but we've got yellow, red, I forget what, maybe pink and magenta. I think that's what it is. But we've got quite an assortment of these guys going, which gives us pretty much a lot of the dyes that we need. And at one point I had like a little clock back here, so an observer facing an observer clock to like automatically run this. These dispensers are filled with bone meal, and the bone meal we're getting from a little composter over there. But yeah, that gives us basically duplicates of all these flowers, which ends up in this area. I believe there is hopper mine carts that are stuck in the grass. I can't recall exactly how we set it up. It was a while ago, but we've got pretty much every dye we want. So I think what we want to do, we've got a yellow over there already. So let's go ahead. We'll get a red one, an orange one. We'll do a green one, and maybe a lime. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 plus yellow is 5. We need 2 other colors. So I'm thinking black, and I'm thinking blue. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then once we get those, we've got a little data pack on our server from Vanilla Tweaks that it's a universal dyeing. So that should allow us to re-dye any wool that we pick up that we might not that we might not need later on if we want to change this out. And I should really dig that part out. But yeah, at some point we're gonna need to switch out. We need to switch out the wool color, but we've got to wait for these guys to to grow their wool back. So, but yeah, just moving all these guys over. I mean, this is fully working. So we've got 9 wool in that guy already. This one we've got 10, which is a strange number, but it is what it is. 6 from the yellow. 5 from that guy. And yeah, I guess it is kind of random. So like the normal is three at a time, but sometimes probably 2 is coming. But yeah, it seems like all of these are working properly, and now we just have to re-dye to get everything we need to do. And we can also we've got plenty of other sheep here. We've got plenty of other dye styles or colors, I guess. So we could actually increase the size of this in the future if we really wanted to. But I think for today's purposes, we'll go ahead and mark this the end of the episode. A little short one, but I think we accomplished everything we set out for. So thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed, please hit that like button. That lets me know. That lets me know that you like it. And really, if you want to be notified anytime there's a new episode, all you got to do is hit subscribe, and then a little bell icon will pop up. Click that, and then you can customize the type of notifications that you get. But that's it. My name is Mighty Beard, and yeah, thanks for playing Minecraft with me. Later.